Who won, Kendrick or Drake?
Or is rap really dead, or have we gotten to the point where hip hop's just boring?
Oh, we're doing one of those.
Or is triple fat neck niggas trying to make me shut up for no reason? We are going to find out tonight on The Report.
The Report.
Oh my god.
And we are back. Welcome to The Report. And the question we're asking today is, who actually won this rap beef? Did Drake win like we all assumed because he's one of us? Or did Kendrick win, which no one assumes because he lives on the West Coast?
Honestly, the real question is, Zim Zimmer, who's got the keys to my bimmer?
I mean, no, really looking at this, because like me and you talk about, we've actually talked about this kind of side to side before. We said that it's completely different than what we're seeing online. Like on my thing, I got a lot of I follow a lot of Americans, I follow a lot of hip hop stars. So for me, on my side of things, all I keep seeing is Drake losing, the memes, like the young kids making memes like Drake's the BBL Drizzy shit, like it's everywhere.
And then
BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. Hold on, stop. Sing it, look.
BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy.
Yo, Aretha Franklin. But no, like on my side of the internet, I'm seeing that Drake won this because I have the more educated side of the internet. So it shows that Drake won on my Instagram. And it's just literally videos of him like in the office roasting everybody, him choking out Kendrick Lamar. Like, I'm seeing completely different videos than you, straight up.
No,
they're all animated because they're fake.
I mean, it's
AI.
But the thing is from what I am seeing is just from the industry side. And like I said, I understand that you're seeing it from a completely different. From what I'm seeing from the industry side, it almost looks like a distraction. Like, it doesn't look like a real contest of skill, because realistically, when we're looking at this battle, who really gives a shit about half of what these guys are talking about? Like, it's not a battle where they were dropping nuclear bombs at each other.
To be honest, bro, when I started watching these videos and looking at, I had to watch reaction videos
to get it,
to find out what the fuck they were talking about.
Exactly.
I don't care about
That's
Kendrick Lamar's baby mother.
That's why I don't
all
call them nukes.
This is, I'm like,
my whole thing is like, listening to
No, you're right. No, I agree with you. That's why I don't call them nukes, because realistically,
hip hop politics are trash.
What made Ice Cube's diss track so raw? If y'all remember,
You know what? I don't even want to talk about that. Yo, bro,
Yeah.
Chris Brown's diss track to Quavo, that was raw.
But I'm gonna ask.
That was
all right,
fire.
then that's perfect.
We'll get to that in a
That was
second, though.
fire.
But
No, we'll get to that.
We'll get to that in a sec. But like, what we're going on about here is like, I kind of get where you're coming from. Where Kendrick came in, and he came in like a straight up investigator, like X-Files. He's like, yeah, he doesn't take care of a kid. He got a secret daughter somewhere. You're not really light skinned. You paint yourself black. Like, he just went completely off. And, like,
you forgot to pay your taxes. Like,
yeah, and then like Drake came in and he's like, yo, he's
buffoonery and clowning.
life.
I'm just gonna clown you this entire
But
time.
the thing is, Drake actually did come with some facts.
No, but
He's
that's
like,
my
yo,
point. He's like, I'm gonna clown you with facts.
how do
He
we
came
know
in,
their
he's like, yo,
facts?
Because
How do we know their facts?
Because they've already been.
Because he said that allegedly Kendrick beat his wife, and no one said no.
No,
That's
it's not
what I'm
that.
saying.
It's not that. The quote unquote internet has provided facts. Number one, there's an affidavit that says that Kendrick has moved out of LA. Number two, he does live in New York. Number three, his wife and his property were dissolved with an LLC, and she was named as the beneficiary, which means allegedly they're divorced secretly. Number two, she, in numerous interviews, refuses to talk about him in a positive light.
Wife, like, hold on here.
Drake's fucking Kendrick's wife. Drake's fucking Kendrick's wife.
Some of us have already leaned to that opinion,
Kendrick's
but
wife.
realistically, the real reason why I don't think this is a battle, and me and you have talked about why I don't think this is because there's no nukes. Like I said, my point before.
But hold on, you need to give like some context to the audience here. Like, when you're talking about a rap nuke, like what would be a prime example of that?
Yo, Cat Williams wasn't fucking lying, bro. When it comes to the industry, they always give these dark-skinned niggas these yellow bitches, bro.
Hold on. But
Hold on. Cat Williams
Drake
wasn't lying.
used this as ammunition. You are right. she may be. I think she's mixed.
Yeah, she's
I'm not
mixed.
100%
No,
sure.
bro, that's her real hair, bro.
He did
That's
call
she's
her
mixed.
out. He called her out. He called out Kendrick for being the Black Messiah
Yeah.
and being with a mixed girl. Nothing's wrong with being a mixed
Nope.
girl, right? But he used that against him because they've been roasting Drake for being white because he's half white.
I'll show you why it's not a nuke. All right. Like I was trying to bring this point up to you. What made Tupac and what made Ice Cube's track so good? It's not because they laced out facts. Like, yes, Pac slept with Faith Evans. He gave you no less, like he gave you no more information than this battle did. But what made it nuclear? The vitriol. Like the overall
Man, why do I keep telling you about these big ass words?
The overall ability to be completely disrespectful while being simple. That's one of the things that is memorable in a diss track. It's the simplicity, and people will read. Like, what's the most famous line in this entire battle? Metro, shut your bum ass up and make some drums, nigga. That's it. No other line.
The wipe down ones. Yeah. Yo, SZA got you wiped down.
No, but I'm saying But what I'm saying is that's the most quotable line in the entire battle. They have people right now.
I couldn't quote you a line from any one of these.
Yeah, but either way, but you got videos right now online of people showing up to Metro concerts, at his concerts, yelling that at him. You have people doing that at Kendrick's concerts. You have people doing that at other concerts.
Hold on, these guys are performing at concerts in the midst of all this?
Yes,
of course.
They're performers. They're not gonna stop making money, bro.
Bro, how come I haven't seen this on the internet?
Because you got a different internet. That's literally what we're talking about right now. 3 different internets.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just the fact of, like, from me on the industry side, we're watching them try to defame Drake to take, like, from me, this is what I see. What I'm seeing is the defaming of Drake to sell a narrative. And what that narrative is, old hip hop can't lose. Like, the lyrical miracle style of rapper cannot lose to the pretty boy. Yeah, because they don't like the pretty boy.
Old hip hop lost though. Like 21 Savage is from Britain.
No, but what I'm saying to you, but it's not just that. They don't like the fact. Like, realistically, it's just, all right, what's the best way of saying this? This is just nothing more than hypocrisy at its highest.
You're voicing your opinion based off of your demographic.
No. I'm talking about the narrative that I'm looking at. Yeah, I'm not talking.
It's the same thing, right? Like, you're talking from your demographic. You're talking from your era. The music's not supposed to talk to you.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying this is what they're picturing. I'm not talking about myself.
Who's picturing?
I'm trying to tell you. The people I've seen online, which are the Joe Buttons, the actual people who
old
are
heads.
It doesn't matter. It's not just old heads.
I just game. Fuck Joe Button. That's Migos.
You're hurting his feelings.
No, we're getting to the point where we're doing it again. Like,
oh, you take too long to explain your shit.
All right, then we'll move on.
Because, like, you spent the whole video so far saying from where.
Don't worry, we'll move on.
No. We're talking now. So I'm addressing your stuff. I've been listening to you for like 19 minutes. So the thing is that you're highlighting where you come from. You're highlighting what you comprehend and what you associate with. So the conversation highlighted the fact that everyone's algorithm is different. So we're not speaking to how it's performing in regards to its industry. We're speaking on behalf of how we're perceiving it. They're not dealing it for us.
I'm not talking about my own personal media, but cool.
Okay, you can't present something from an angle, and then when you're getting a response, you take it personally.
I'm not taking it. I'm trying to tell you I didn't even get to what I'm trying to say. So, like I said, there's no point in saying it because...
Why are you fighting fans? You have an opinion. I'm coming back and saying that the music's not directed to you, or you. It's more closer to our camera guy because it's younger demographic. We're speaking on behalf of the fact that it's coming in and we're saying, oh, we're not getting slappers. We're not understanding that. Yeah, that's true. But are they designed to talk to us? No, because we're not the ones consuming it, all that shit stuff. So all the things that we're missing is because it's not for us. We came from an era where the man's had to put in work to get recognized and to get airtime and say, yo, that's a banger. These guys have other tools to help them on top. At the end of the day, both these mans are making clout. Like, They're getting awards. If we're looking at the numbers, we're looking at Kendrick that's sitting here and getting like nominations. He's like 195.
To chime into what you're saying, Coley actually pointed out to me that Kendrick's number one.
I'm just gonna stop.
Like, no, I'm saying that you pointed out to me that Kendrick's number one on billboards with this track, right?
I'm trying to tell them that it's not my opinion, it's the metrics of what I'm seeing. I'm not talking about my opinion. I'm talking about specifically Billboard, the narrative of the Spotify's, where all these people are listening to their music is all I'm talking about. The numbers and the narrative that is being pushed.
Yeah, but is the metrics really what's telling you that it's a hypocrisy?
No, I'm saying
How the
that.
fuck do you say that word?
I'm saying that I'm literally.
Hypocrisy.
No. What I'm saying is that they're being hypocritical. And the reason why I'm saying they're being hypocritical is because the same shit that they're pushing against Drake for, I'm using Kendrick's point. All that shit he's talking about him being a womanizer, he's guilty of the exact same thing. And all the rappers who don't like him, who continue this narrative, are also guilty of that same thing. Like,
So they all beat their wives?
yes, they're all drug addicts, they're all beat their wives, they're all over it. Like, Rick Ross has been notoriously, like, he's talking about Drake being a white boy who only sleeps with young women. So how many times has Rick Ross been charged in the last couple of years with drugging women?
He's been charged with drugging women?
Yes.
And this nigga's not in jail next to R. Kelly yet?
So that's my point.
The Americans are weird.
The Americans are different. But what I'm saying is the narrative is just a hypocritical narrative.
Protects him until he's no longer president.
That's all it is. I've watched them literally online writing, and this is not just them. This is people on news television. You seeing this now? Like, if you look on American news, you will literally see them playing this. They're playing on NBA Live TV on not the major report, not shacking them, but the 20-year-olds, the stuff with the kids.
So are you claiming that they're self-snitching since everybody's doing this kind of shit?
Mostly, yes. They're all self-snitching. Like Rick Ross said on I drug bitches, bro. He flat out says on record.
This nigga's a fat Bill Cosby. That's crazy.
Like but I'm saying he's been saying I put them up bro, he's been saying it.
Yo, stop it in the table.
Oh, sorry. No, he's been saying it, and all of these guys have been literally saying that they only don't like Drake because he's a foreigner. Let's be completely honest. The only reason why people have an issue with Drake is because he's dominant and he's a foreigner. He does not represent American culture. They had an issue with 21
sure it's
Savage.
not because he's just a singing ass nigga running around.
Bro, we have 50 Cent was a singing ass nigga.
Not the same.
Yeah, but 50 Cent's from the hood.
No, I get it. But
He's a real hood.
No, but that's my point. If Drake were from Mississippi and literally be the same exact person, he would be accepted.
But we all know it's like an uphill battle for Canadian artists.
Yeah, but
they didn't accept Drake in the first place.
They never did.
But as someone that's lived in New York, I've lived there. I can tell you there's no real hoods in Canada. Like, what we call the projects here is a suburb in the States, right? So when these people are looking at Drake, they're like, you don't know our struggle. You don't know what it is to walk down the street and be harassed by the cops.
The same line.
You don't know what any of that means.
Yeah, it's gonna be the same like Eminem
You know what I
back
mean?
in the day when they're like, oh, what is this?
But you can't even say the same thing about Eminem.
can I
Eminem grew up in the hood.
No, but I'm saying when he came on the scene, a lot of mans were discrediting him because he's a white boy.
But can I give you a rebuttal to all of that though? Drake never rapped like that. That's the whole point of why they don't like him. Drake, me and you talked about this yesterday in the car. What did I say Drake's parallel is? LL Cool J. He's not trying to be that gangster. He only plays the tough guy when somebody pushes him. When somebody calls him to battle is when you see Drake talk this tough. The rest of the time, he's just talking to girls. He don't need to be that tough.
Drake, at the end of the day, and the Americans need to realize that he is a lyrical actor. So at the end of the day, if you can accept the fact that in the nauseam he's playing a role, then get mad at the fact that he's playing a role.
Way better than you are.
I'm sorry, what the hell does ad nauseum mean?
Like a lot.
A lot, yeah.
Okay.
Ad nauseum, like you're sick of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, it's one of those things where it's just like they're just discovering a new entry point. It's just like, oh, you used to have to be part of the hood. You have to have some kind of soul. You have to have some relationship.
But that was the old contrast.
Because we even said like the guy came from England. It's just like back in the day, you wouldn't respect any hip hop artist
who wasn't
that
from
came out of the
America.
States.
Yeah. But here's the
Like,
one pushback that I can give to all of that though. I also think that it's because of the fact that culture has changed. we're watching Kendrick Lamar use this battle to try and say, Drake, you're what's wrong with this culture now. When he himself is represented by the worst, like he's represented by gang members. Do you hear this? Like he's saying that, bro, you're a pedophile. You hang out with guys that are doing this, this, and this. You are the worst because you only value money. But he values gang culture. He values shooting it. Like he says it in his songs.
I think it's just because in a traditional sense, he has a stronger association of what was hip hop.
Yeah, no,
highlighting the struggle and all that sort of stuff and expressing yourself based off of your experiences. So it's kind of one of those things where he's literally calling him up and saying, we do this because we're trying to get away from poverty. You do this because you were just bored.
No, but that's my point. If Drake's never once played that victim role, he's always said, bro, I'm here for the girls. I'm not here for you niggas. No, I don't actually care about all that stuff.
It's one of those things where...
I can't say if that's true or not because I've never heard Drake say that.
Well, he's not saying in verbatim, but he's kind of not saying, hey, I'm just coming for a visit. Like, I'm using hip-hop to move my own agenda.
So I'm going to chime in here.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Just kind of hear me out on this one, guys.
No,
absolutely.
My whole thing is like, we have to really think about this. Drake doesn't sell himself as a lyricist, like a hardcore lyricist to begin with. The fact that we're like, oh yeah, Kendrick, what? Yo, we have to really take into consideration a guy who sings and does everything else but spit hardcore lyrics. Like, don't get me wrong, Drake comes correct every now and then.
No, he's a brilliant writer.
Kendrick is known for his lyrics.
This is true.
And I can't lie to you,
which
Drake
are trash.
No, let's be honest with you. The fact that this battle was even this close is a disheartened and a disrespect to Kendrick. Yeah, they should have never been this far.
Not really, Kendrick.
And on top of that, my whole thing is like, yo, Drake went in. Yo, Coley, give me a sec. My whole thing is like, Drake went in, and he didn't come in trying to go lyric for lyric with Kendrick.
You're correct.
He used his strength.
He used his
strength is being funny,
witty.
And he used his weaknesses to advantage. He's like, yeah, I'm Canadian. Canada's better than America. You know, he's
witty, and he's like, for being a rapper's rapper, he is a witty guy.
But I'm going to stop this right here and throw a monkey wrench into what we're saying. So if you're listening to this and you like what we're talking about, drop something in the comment. Let us know, subscribe, all that good stuff. And let us know what your thoughts on Drake winning this rap battle. But I'm going to switch it up. And my question...
Hold on. Before you continue, let me throw one more monkey wrench in there.
No monkey wrenches.
DA Report. The Report. YouTube, TikTok, The Report, YYZ. On Instagram, hit us up. Leave a comment. Let this nigga know that he has too many rolls in the back of his neck. Continue.
How dare you?
Nice PSA.
PSA brought to you by Jonesy.
You know what?
Straight from Snarf.
I'm turning a new leaf. I'm not gonna use the whole leaf purple.
As soon as he turned, the leaf turned into just little pieces.
Anyways, so I'm gonna get back. So what I was gonna say is, here's a question for the mandem and our people who are watching and listening. Would you move to Japan if they were hooking you up with a visa? Because it sounds like from what Coley was talking about from one of these articles is that Japan's trying to get more ethnic people, black people. They're trying to get more ethnic people to Japan to help.
Birth rate, bloodline, the whole thing.
Yeah, so they're trying to raise up their
I'm really
numbers.
good at that.
I'm really good. I'm telling you right now.
If anyone's listening from the Japanese consulate,
please let us know.
He's right here, ready to help out the cause.
Less than highly favorite wants to enter a free trade agreement with your natural resources.
But let's be honest here.
I'm down for the cause.
With an offer like this, would you actually move to Japan for a...
Fuck yeah!
Yo, I want to go to Japan.
I'll bring all my kids with me too.
Oh shit! Same.
I already know. Udasai. That's what that means. Shut up.
I can't lie to you.
That's the only word that I need. Udasai, T bitch. You know what I mean? That's it.
You know,
Sushi.
He would pop off of his career as a sumo wrestler. He's already there.
Oh shit!
Me? I'm the sumo wrestler?
Yeah, bro.
Yo, you're half a roll away from the back of his neck. You call me a sumo wrestler?
No, you probably look better than a diaper man.
It's true still. Pause.
But what I have to
This
say
nigga's
is,
face is the width of a whole lane on a highway.
Hold up.
He's
Let's stay on this.
but I have,
Cody,
but
are you
realistically,
or
I have one trepidation to this.
not? Okay.
My issue when it comes to
I'd be hired to reach on the top shelf.
no, I'm just saying, like, my biggest issue with Japan and the entire like Orient as a whole is the there's a fascination and a disfascination with black people, and I'd like to know if it's actually truly safe for us to be there. Like, are we still an oddity there? Because my mom's gone a few times and she loves the place, but at the same time she said there was this certain she calls it a reverence, like they were very, very thankful that she was there, but it was like she was like a sideshow.
They are.
Well, yeah, they ain't never seen no black ass before.
They are still inherently racist.
So that's
I wouldn't say they're racist. I'd say they're curious.
Yeah.
Like for someone who's never left Japan, bro.
No. I don't mean to be like, hey, it's a bad thing. It's just because of the fact that they haven't been cultured. They're limited to that. So their racism is really derived from a clear ignorance. It's not willful ignorance. It's like, bro, I don't know how to deal with you. So you are the perpetual unknown.
And my second trepidation is our culture. Because our culture is to be boisterous. Our culture is to be slightly, not necessarily loud, but very happy. I want to know, is that going to be a problem?
So I know a few people, actually, my half-brother's gone to Japan recently.
Yeah, my mom went too.
And he highlighted the fact that it comes more so from assumptions. Like they're expecting us to act a certain way. So what trips them up in some cases, like if we all pulled up, and I know we're kind of eccentric, but we're also very
respectful.
Yes.
What?
That's what trepidation means. Oh my lord.
Did you say that our particular... Hold on, I'm going to bring up a time that we went to
Hold on, let him
Korean
finish.
Grill.
Let him finish.
You could actually tell the Korean Grill story because you were there.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
I mean, he used his normal extra loud self, so he took care of most of it.
Hold on, which Korean girl are we talking about?
No, we went to Korean Grill, like the Korean barbecue place, and we went with our boy, and he
basically they tried to snake us by having our boy pay money when he didn't even eat or drink in the place, and it got on my nerves because like I don't necessarily go to these places all the time, but I have a great name in a lot of these Korean barbecue places. I have like 3 waiters that know me who work there. So all of a sudden they're trying to like charge my boy to eat extra. And I'm like, first off, he just walked in 5-10 minutes ago. He sat here and we're getting ready to leave. Why are you trying to charge him? Oh, but that is the table. That's the way we do things here. I'm like, I don't give a flying. Like, I'm trying to be nice, but
or say the word fuck.
No, but I'm like, I don't really give a fuck. Like, you're not going to sit there and overly try and charge my boy because the fact that you have somebody sitting there for 5 minutes when we're waiting. Oh, but that's
I would have charged him.
Why?
Bring your black ass into my restaurant, sit the fuck down at the table, and you don't want to pay me, nigga? Get the fuck out of my building.
He didn't eat.
He didn't touch anything. He was literally we gave them specific instructions that we were paying the bill now. We're waiting for our friend to show up to leave.
There's context.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, we gave them more than enough. Yeah. We gave them more than enough time.
But it literally turned into like a whole scene, though.
Like, they brought 5-6 people deep trying to make us feel bad, and I just said to them, no. Like, I spend more than enough money here. Good thing my 2 waiters were there because they literally said, don't do it. Like, he brings far too many people here. He spends way too much money here. Give him what he wants and get the fuck out of his way.
Nick, you owe me a date to the Korean Grill. I've never been to the Korean Grill.
Pause on that. How did this nigga say I owe him a date to Korean Grill?
Sounds like nigga. You would do.
I want some Korean Grill.
Yeah. See how
you brought everyone else there but me.
Because you two would go on dates together. But let me get back
coming from the man that buys me candy once a week. Stop this.
Again.
And you forgot my flowers.
Staring there looking at you like a single mom. Stop this.
Get the fuck out of here.
No. So I was gonna say that, like, we're talking about moving to Japan. You're for too?
Yeah, I'll go to Japan.
This nigga ain't got nobody here. Of course he's going to fucking Japan, bro. Nigga has to go find himself a proper wife.
Me,
that walks on wooden stilts.
I'm like on the fence with it because, like, as much as like Japan seems cool and stuff, I feel like it'd be a hard culture shock for me because
because ain't no fried chicken and watermelon first.
No, actually, Korean fried chicken is bomb as hell.
Once I get past that first like initial like 2 or 3 months, I feel like at some point like when I want to do like hoodman stuff or like I'm not gonna say hoodman stuff.
Oh no. You can.
No, bro.
You can. Stephon Marbury has already proven to us that hood niggas can exist in Japan.
Yo, Japan's got some
Like,
wicked reggae.
you don't understand. You don't understand.
Yeah.
Stephen
Wicked
Marbury,
reggae
yo, bro.
clubs. Yeah, man.
Stephen
Japan's
Marbury,
live with
bro.
reggae.
You want to know how trippy it is right there? They have their entire Caribbean district. Stephen Marbury spends his entire time in an area where everybody in that area tries to be as black as they can. Okay. So there's plenty of places where you're accepted. That part of Japan. Like you're fully accepted, fam. Like my mom went to Shinjuku and she basically said the entire time she was there, she was treated like royalty.
Yeah, but she's an elder, so she kind of benefited from being older. They have a different degree of respect for people who are like in their like 40s, 50s.
No, I completely agree with you. So
yeah. And that's going back to my original point in regards to like some of the cultures. They go based. There's two things, warring things: their culture and how they treat people in general, based off of age and all that sort of stuff. And then once you're like a peer or closer, not like a Chen or whatever, so they will be like, okay, here's where stereotypes fall in. So their expectation is being more like, oh, your hood? Oh, me hood too, right? Like, it's kind of one of those things where...
Is that what they say? You hood? Me hood too?
But, I mean, expectations, right? Like, they're like, yo, this is what I know from, like...
But here's the thing,
Western culture. It's kind of like that. It's the same thing with, like jeans and stuff, and like Western, A-OK, that kind of stuff.
I think he's right, because I'll give you one piece of thing that I've seen online. I'm not gonna use the translation because realistically I'm gonna butcher it. But there is a rap song over there right now in Japan that's literally, it sounds like a Migos song. And they've repeated it. It's like Jin Matadwichiku. I can't remember but I've watched it grow as the largest charting song in Japan right now, and it's not a K-pop song. It's not a like their version of like, Oriental music or whatever. It's strictly rap. And it's the first time it's ever happened. So maybe our culture is influencing them to the point where my trepidation I can let go of it.
Word of the day.
All right. Well, if you're listening to this, let us know what you think. Would you move to Japan if you had the offer to go up there? What are your thoughts? Would it be a culture shock? Who knows? Also, any final thoughts on Japan aside from
me?
Yeah.
I have one question.
Okay.
For those of you watching, how many rolls do you think Ruggs has in the back of his
I can't count Japanese.
Stop laughing. Let me finish my thought. And how many slices of bacon can you get from each of those rolls? Now, if you can guess correctly, there's a prize to be won.
You know what? I'd be more mad about the roll thing, but taking it from the albino dolphins over here, I'll have to take it for what it is. I'm fine with it. You know they have pink dolphins in Brazil.
Doesn't matter.
That's where we got your punk ass from.
Bro, that's exactly what you look like with the rose-colored glasses.
And let us know what you think about that. And if you want to save the pink dolphins in Brazil, we'll set them back in the Amazon.
Or if you want
forest.
to put the fucking fat pink dolphins out here in Canada on a diet, help a nigga out. That's all I'm saying.
Until next time, ladies and gentlemen.
Take the L before I start talking about your pubic hairs, bro. How do you have pubic